Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. Hello, children. Today we're going to talk about tire maintenance. So, we get a lot of information that comes over the computer or industry people and keep us updated on things, educate us on things, and tire maintenance is typically your biggest expense that you know is going to happen on a truck. And tire pressure is probably your biggest way to prevent early wear and tear, extra expenses, and to save fuel. So you got an underinflated tire by 10%. You're increasing your wear time by 20%. Means it's going to wear out 20% faster with just 10% loss in air. So you got 105 pounds of air going to be in a drive tire. You get down to 95 pounds and you're changing your tires 20% faster. So that adds up. It also has a bigger effect on your fuel mileage. Go out and get a wheelbarrow and take the air out of that front tire and try to push that. It's really, really hard. Well, that's what your truck's going to do by pulling tires that are loaded down and underinflated. It makes it really hard. So you get a decrease in both your wear and your fuel with an underinflated tire. It's probably underinflated tires is the number one contributing factor to recaps, retreads, whatever you want to call them, blowing. Those things are great. We run them on trailers all day long. We've got a PSI system on the trailer that keeps them inflated when it's working to the proper air ratio. That's why we run them there. Truck tires, it's on the driver. We don't run recaps on those, but if you it's all about that outer tread. If you let that wall flex, it puts all that pressure on that outer tread and it separates. So big issue. Make sure you keep them inflated. We use retreads not because we like retreads. We use retreads because when used properly, they cost less than a third of a new tire and they last just as long. But we can lose all that benefit when we don't inflate the tire properly and we have a blowout and I got to buy a new tire and have a road call. All that effort that we're trying to do just goes out the window because we don't do it correctly. So big thing. Matching your tires up. I was just out on our lot and there was a tire that had, a drive tire that had 23-30 seconds on the outer, and on the inner it had 12-30 seconds. Anytime you get more than 4 seconds difference, it's a massive strain on the tire, on one of the tires. One of them is going to spin different revolutions than the other, and it's going to skip and wear and ruin it pretty quickly. So 5% difference in the duals on the air. You got 90 pounds and 95 pounds. 5% of that is enough to create a early wear pattern as well. So I just try not to overcomplicate everything. Air the tires up, and you're going to get better fuel mileage, longer life, less blowouts, less cost. All those things happen with just airing the tires up. Even on the tractor, you can buy a hose that hooks into the glad hand, put an air chuck on it, and when you're doing a pre-trip, go around and check your air. If you need to put air in, hook the hose up, air your tire up. You're good to go. That's better than sitting on the side of the road in New Mexico, paying $800 call out and a $450 tire went into 2 minutes of air. So a lot of this stuff I do because it makes the company If we do it correctly, it makes the company profitable, and we're able to share in those profits. And you see that with the equipment we get and the facilities that we provide and the benefits and all that stuff. We push it right back out to you, just like fuel discounts. We want to give you as much as we can. We don't want to give it to the people that are taking advantage of us on the side of the road with just a little bit of preventive medicine. So keep that in mind. Especially if you're an independent contractor. Air the tires up. That's your fuel. That's your tire wear. And if you're a company guy, do it because you like me. Do it because you like Christenson. Do it because you like nice equipment. Do it because you don't want to be stuck on the side of the road. So, anyway, something to think about. All these things are not any great thing. It's just something to remember as you're driving down the road. Like, oh yeah, I remember him talking about that. Keep up the good work. Thanks for being at Christenson, where the truckers truck and safety takes priority.